Virginia, a founding institution in this great nation, and the rivalry between its two major schools is a storied one. No matter how the season has gone, everything is on the line when they clash for the Commonwealth Cup. Enter the darkness of night, and enter the Hokies to enter Sandman. It's the Virginia Cavaliers and the Virginia Tech Hokies. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I am Reese Davis. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We'll say hello to Holly.
Checking in with the Virginia head coach before this game. One of the things Coach talked to me about was just the importance of getting their quarterback going. This transfer quarterback has been everything they needed and more. They are so grateful they picked him up in the portal. And now today, he is close to going over 3,000 yards for the season. They feel confident with the script. They meet every Friday night to see exactly what plays the quarterback likes. So they are confident they'll get him that mark early in the game. I'll keep you posted to how that looks down here on the field. Back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. Toe to leather, and here we go. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Virginia Cavaliers offense will have the opening possession of the game. The Hoos smashed the Hokies the last time these two squared off.
And the good feels from that blowout win carry through the offseason into this year, and Virginia's trying to set that up again with another blowout win.
You dang right, because they've taken some lumps in this series. They have not had a lot of success in recent history, so to get that under their belt, to get that confidence, and now try to build on it.
They get him on the ground, and boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8. You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. Find some fresh air. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. They are dialed in on this drive. A couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll give it to him again. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Cavaliers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Eli Holstein to throw. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. After getting pushed back on the holding call, here comes second and long. Looking to pass. It's Holstein. Here's the pressure. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play.
It's so hard to force fumbles. And when you do, you so badly want to get them. You're crawling. You're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender. But the offense fortunate enough to cover it back up.
And whatever they did on first and second down, don't do that anymore. Third and very long coming up. From the gun on third down, Holstein. Oh, they're after him. Turns it loose deep. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot. The Cavaliers send out the punt unit. Gets off his first one of the day. He was called on 5 times in the victory last week. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. So Virginia Tech's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. The man who will run the offense is Ethan Grunfmeyer. He's trying to flush that last performance. 4 interceptions and just a single touchdown pass. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Turning it on. Stopped him at the 41, but that's a big pickup of 15. Part of the Hokies' DNA to rely on that ground game, sort of like a Kevin Jones type guy.
No doubt, and I think it's always what's made these offenses go. Like the running game, the versatility of the running game, but you got to have that bell cow that you can hand it off to establish it.
They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Might be changing the route. Wants to fire on 2nd down. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, I love those guys that are willing to put their body on the line, and he does it right here, man. Just lays out. That ball's coming in. You can see it from several yards out, making that play, laying out, keeping the football from touching the turf. Great concentration, great effort by the receiver. And I think this is the key in this game, man. These rivalry games, it's about passion, it's about emotion. And coming to this game, we saw him last week, man. He had over 100. Last year in the blowout, he was a non-factor. He's got to be the catalyst in this game. You can't have a repeat of what happened a year ago, where you're throwing the football because you're behind and you got beat down. Got to establish the line of scrimmage.
To the air on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Overton. A likely touchdown-saving tackle, but the catch and run takes it down to the 7.
And that's why this guy is so dangerous. He's an explosive play just waiting to happen, and it doesn't have to come just handing the football off. That was a simple check-down throw, but he got it to him in space, and all of a sudden he does the rest, right? He's able to see the field. He's making people miss. He's got tremendous contact balance and speed. They get an explosive play in the passing game on a simple check-down throw to the running back.
Max going for the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies! First touchdown of the game in Lane Stadium, and take my hand, the Hokies want to go to Never Never Land.
That is perfect. That's the way you start a ball game. Get the crowd rolling at home, especially these fans. Virginia Tech has some of the best fans in the country.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Cavaliers offense all set and ready to get this drive underway. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And he'll chuck that one away and save the down. Nobody was able to get open. This rivalry dates back to 1895, the first time Virginia and Virginia Tech faced. I don't even think Virginia Tech was called the Hokies then.
And the names might have changed, and this rivalry's been consistent. The hatred.
Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
And the quarterback didn't have a chance. I mean, when you get to the QB that fast, Jesse, you're still processing information, for goodness sakes.
And you're getting to the sideline whenever this drive is over, and you're asking for help from your offensive coordinator. You're asking, hey, can we slide our offensive line and help out blocking this guy? Can I get a tight end to stay in and maybe get a chip on this dude? Because I'm not feeling too comfortable right now back there knowing that we're trying to only block him with one guy.
And that's just not the start they envisioned for this football game. First possession, you got a punt. Second possession now, 4th and short. I'm interested. Do they push the gas pedal and be aggressive because it has been a slow start and they haven't gotten things going? And do they try to force it here?
He'll field the punt and take it back. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Opening snap of this drive comes from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got it in the middle. It's Brown. Gets the ball up to the 50-yard line. It'll be 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Motion from the wideout. Give him 9 on that one. Sets up a 2nd and 1. Let's take a moment here and talk a little Virginia Tech. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think Reese Davis just fired a coach. Is that what I heard? I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well. You've heard the outside noise, continuing to get louder and louder, haven't met expectations. And this is the business we live in college sports, when you get paid a lot of money to do a job and you don't perform.
Listen, at the end of the day in college football, it's results-oriented. They've lost football games this year, and so all signs right now pointing to them potentially making that change before next season. If they're going to stay competitive and they're going to field the best team and program possible heading into next year, then it looks as though a change is inevitable here.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll move the tight end. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Quick completion on the out route. Ripping off a good chunk inside the 25, and they're set up with a first down. After the completion, we see there is a man down, and the clock will stop to check on him. Final game of the regular season, and you just hope this is not serious. And the Hokies will have it 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. Snagged out of the air. That one takes him down to the 13-yard line. There's not a screen big enough to list all the memorable moments from this rivalry, but here are a few of them. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the second quarter. So first down here as they go back to work. The offense changing the play. They're in the red zone and they'll pass it. He's got it on the move. And he'll run into the end zone. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. Effective offense leading the way here and establishing this lead.
And that's how you draw it up, right? You want to come out, be clicking early, get everything going, want to get all the facets rolling. The defense right now on their heels, they have no answers. The offense doing whatever they want.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude,
there he goes. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. And the Cavaliers want to move quickly.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Holstein. Catch in the middle. It's Martin. They'll get him stopped at the 45, but it's a big 15-yard pickup and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Dropping back, it's Holstein. Got a man, it's Flores. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6.
Now, you put those slot receivers in there, and here's why you do it. You back them off the football a lot of times, but who's guarding them? A lot of times those are linebackers. Those are safeties. You get those good matchups where you can feature one of your speedsters, and a lot of times good things happen.
To the ground to try to move the chains. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Throwing, Holstein. Got it behind the line. It's Lewis. 7-yard pickup on that one is now 2nd and 3. The Cavaliers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The give on the inside. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Up-tempo for the offense.
Really good job running the ball, getting that first down. Now here comes the tempo.
Finds his big tight end.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the second level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle or make a play on the ball.
They go play action with Holstein. And they will score! Touchdown, Cavaliers! There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
And Virginia Tech sends the offense onto the field. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. You've put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. They've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. They send the tight end in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They get him on the ground after the turnover, but there is a flag on the field, and we'll see if that will be a reprieve for this offense. So the offense, more than happy with the result of the play, will decline the penalty. Great place to start for this offense. Play fake, Holstein. That's caught. It's Lewis. Just does not like to be tackled, discarding guys and getting to the 21. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Inside the 15, 1st and 10 from the 14. Off the play fake. Grabs it, and he will score! Touchdown, Virginia! The extra point here would tie the game. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. Still on his feet at the 45. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The Hokies, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. The run inside. It's Hawkins. They get him on the ground, but boy, they took the business end of that run as he picked up 8.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Pulls and fires complete. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. And the Hokies lining up, just needing a few tough inches on third down. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down.
And David, on 3rd and inches right there, that's often a decision the quarterback predetermines. Who's my best guard? That's the guy I'm going to try to get behind.
And I know that defensively, too, but I'm just trying to dive and create a pile, but it's so hard to stop that play. That's why you see it ran so successfully.
Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Back to pass on 2nd down. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Well, the offensive line has got to give him at least a little bit of time to survey the field. He had no chance that time, getting hit almost immediately after he got the ball.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air.
Really nice 3rd down sub-defense there that time. It's 3rd and long. They're expecting pass, and they're mixing up their looks. They're trying to change the picture pre-snap to post-snap to confuse the quarter.
Field goal unit's not coming out here, guys. I think they're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th and long. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Caught in the backfield. It's Gibson.
We're trying to throw the wide receiver screen to pick up that first down, but the defense just too much speed getting to the ball carrier on that one.
Here's Holstein to throw. Grabbed in the middle. It's Flores. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Pressure coming. He lost one down the sideline. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away. And the Cavaliers line up to punt it away. Now on the return. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. And we're about to get another look at this Hokie offense. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession for you.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Wants to throw it again. Got the back over the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. Virginia Tech wants to take a moment. They called their 2nd timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the middle. The pass falls incomplete, and there are 8 seconds left.
And that's how pressure on a quarterback can affect the passing game. They were able to get after him on that play, and as a result, the QB made a bad decision, forcing that football into double coverage.
And back to the air on 2nd down. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And how about this? They're going to send the kicker out there to try to put a thunderfoot into one. The holder will put it down at midfield. A 60-yard attempt from the left side, no less. Is that guy's foot human? My goodness, did he hammer that ball from distance. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. The Cavaliers will kick it off to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Virginia Tech opens this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to believe the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical. They're trying to stay on the field.
Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
When they've got him looking run, now to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Brown. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Makes the catch and he's free. They got him free for a big gainer down to the 43. The Hokies are moving quickly down the field. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Running inside, it's Hawkins. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
And I think offense is showing they are willing to run the football, even if they don't get big gains. Just those body blows that can sometimes wear out a defense and keep the balance on offense so I can be explosive.
Caught in the backfield, it's Reynolds. Could not make his way to the corner. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Gonna try to get it himself. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33. And the Hokies will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for space, it's Hawkins. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, that guy is so quick coming out of his stance. Did you see how fast he got to the ball carrier to get that tackle for loss? Wow.
Picked up 4 yards, now looking at 3rd and 6. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line. Now, wait just a second here. I don't see the kicker coming out. I think they're going to go for it here. Quarterback decides, let's think this 4th down play over, and he calls a timeout. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And not to be the old guys in the booth, but we are the old guys in the booth. Man, 50-yard field goals used to be really, really hard. Kickers nowadays, man, they are making it look so much easier, and he does right there.
Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. Their first possession of this third quarter, still trailing. Defense did just force a field goal, and we'll see if they can grab some momentum with this drive. Holstein on the play fake. Quickly complete. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. 1st and 10 for the offense. From the shotgun, they'll run it. There's some room. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another 1st down. Eli Holstein to throw. Makes the grab. It's Lewis. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun to give, looking for room. Nowhere to go. Same song, 2nd verse, as this defense is ready for this guy. These fans touching the figurative hokey stone, doing their part to help out on 3rd down. And again, stopped right in his tracks, nowhere to run.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays.
Big man has it. It's a 1st down and more. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The Cavaliers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They go play action with Holstein. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down and run. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. The play action fake. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense, because it messes with the snap count, it messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Throws to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. So now on comes the field goal unit. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. Knocked it right through, showing that big range from 48 yards out.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll put this one in play, 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Overton. Finds Zach Priest, and he's got 4 out to the 29. After the productive 1st down play, it's 2nd and 6. Right back to him on the ground. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31.
And man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snap from the gun on 3rd down. He's got him, and he's brought down at the 40-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down.
They pick up the 1st down on the drag route. Good job by the receiver knowing it was man coverage. If he's looking, he's booking. He gave his quarterback the eyes right away that says, hey, I'm not stopping, put it out in front of me, I'm getting this 1st down.
We'll see if they have enough time to get another snap before the clock hits 0. Well, this game is all but wrapped up. The Week 13 scoreboard for the top 12 teams in the country looks like this. So 1st down will open up the final period. That's caught. It's Brown.
The defense has their hands full trying to stop this guy in the slot. They're going to have to figure something out to bracket him, try and get 2 bodies around him, maybe get some safety help as well, because right now they do not have the answer for this guy.
After the 9-yard completion, a wide-open playbook on 2nd and short. The run inside. It's Hawkins. And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
And that was a nice second down run and setting up 3rd and inches. And now it's physical time, right? Like, they know you might run the football. You know you probably want to run the football. How can you be more physical? Sometimes bring some extra bodies, some extra tight ends in. Go to that play that you know is your short yardage play.
They get him on the ground. The defense knew exactly where they had to stop him, and it's 4th down. How about this? Lined up right at the center of the field for 4th and inches. And he's not going to be able to wedge his way there. The defense with the stop. Got 6 yards on the play, 2nd and 4 coming.
Tell you what, that read game really slows you down defensively, kind of makes you play responsibility football. And when you get chunks like that on 1st down as an offense, I would continue to come back to it.
Finds his man. It's Gibson. Breaks into the open. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Drives ahead for 3 to the 27-yard line. Ball spotted at the 27. They're facing a 3rd and long to try to keep their hopes of a touchdown alive. From the gun on 3rd down, Holstein. Flips it out to the back. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the 1st down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. And he got it! Tie ball game here in the 4th.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Here comes the Hokies offense to start this possession. And as they say, it's a brand new ball game. That field goal tied it up, and now let's see if they can put together a winning drive. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Looking to fire. Snagged in the middle. It's Green.
Well, this offense knew coming into this game they wanted to try to attack the middle of the field in the passing game, and they're able to execute the end route there.
Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again. Got it set up on the outside. Tried to set up the screen, and the defense wasn't having it. They thought they had that screen set up, but there was a giant hole in the screen, and they went backwards.
Defense obviously did a good job watching tape, Reese. They know this is an offense that's going to try and take advantage of their pass rush upfield and try to sneak some screens in, but nobody on defense fooled that time.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, it's a simple design there, guys. Just RPO. QB gets it out of his hands quickly, trying to attack the left side there in the flat. They're just not able to come up with it.
What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the 1st down. Timeout called here on defense, so they'll have a couple remaining in addition to the 2-minute stoppage to try to maximize time and get the football back. Tie game here late in the 4th. They want to control the ball, and they're not going to punt it away. They'll go for it on 4th down. Complete and looking for enough for the 1st down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, And there's the advantage of having versatility at the running back position. On fourth down, everybody in the stadium is expecting if you throw it, it's probably going to a receiver at tight end. But because of his ability to catch the football, he makes a huge play for this offense and keeps the drive alive.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
They'll move the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. And it's intercepted. Oh, what a big play in a tie game. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception. Holstein. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark.
In this offense, they got another positive game, but I think they're going to have to start pushing the ball down the field a little bit. Got to make some plays. That clock is not...
He's going for it all. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Now here's Holstein. Still looking, on the move. Gets the first himself. He slides and gets the first down. What a weapon to have a guy who can move the chains for you by any means necessary.
Every possession later in the game means so much more. You start getting the fourth quarter, one-possession games, QB drops back and makes these first downs. These extra set of downs now become so much more important late in these ball games.
How about the job and recognition by the defense? They knew exactly what they were trying to set up, and they had multiple defenders surrounding that intended target so that there was nowhere for him to go once he caught the ball.
And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Rushes on him. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play.
Third and long, defense knows the pass is coming, so they're going to have guys with their eyes on the QB, but they're going to try to get to him with pressure, pinning their ears back. If you're on offense, you might be thinking blitz here. Better get rid of this one quick.
A touch out of field goal range. They need to pick up yards quickly on third down. Fires left. Pulls it in. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Got like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
Throwing, Holstein. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on second down. They're staring at third.
Well, you know the defense felt freaked out on that one. You're in the fourth quarter, and you're lined up against one of the fastest players in all of college football. And they're taking a shot up top. You just hold on tight and hope for the best. At that time, they were able to force an incompletion.
Sandman entered earlier, and now they're trying to make it go night-night on this third down. There's a crease. Touchdown, Cavaliers! And in the final moments, they've taken the lead.
And how about this offense, man? They knew they needed to execute. Great play calling, great drive, put it together. Now you got a chance to go up by 7 late in this ball game and then let your defense go on the field and seal it for you.
The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Fires to the tight end. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
Man, the clock is not our friend right now. The first down stops, and that is great. We got to get some chunk yardage plays, make some hay while this clock's running out.
Coming out on first down with the play fake. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to pass the clock an enemy. And it just squirted through his hands. He wanted to take off and got too anxious. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. It's complete to the right. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. They get the timeout called. 11 seconds remaining to play.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different...
He hurls one deep down the left side. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Got to have a touchdown right here, and this will be the final play of regulation. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. What precise footwork along the sideline to get that toe down for the catch. So the Cavaliers take down the Hokies to claim the Commonwealth Cup. That's going to do it for us as the season marches on.